Hi, so I just got done with 600 and something pull-ups. I'm not quite sure how many. It'll be on the title of this video once I get upstairs and make the math. Today was a pretty pleasant day. Got them done pretty quickly since I was feeling, more energetic than usual. I decided to do a little more since, in the last couple of days it's been kind of slow. Don't get me wrong, I've been doing great. I'm making progress towards this month's goal, but I just want a little more. So yeah, today I was in a good setting to do it, so I took full advantage of it. Today I'm going to speak about not just the pull-ups, there's only so much I can talk about pull-ups. So I'm going to speak about a whole different topic, which is something that I've been noticing. If you watch a medieval show or even just documentary, you often see that before in the past, when people went about their lives to meet each other, they expected something from other people, and that something was for them to be honorable, for them to be true to God, true to some kind of moral standard that they had set for themselves. Either this is a big piece of fiction or not, I don't know. I think it's kind of an optimistic portrayal of what it used to be. But I'd like to believe that at times in history, people expected more from each other, What do I mean by this? They just expected better. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. While nowadays, you expect the worst from everyone. So what is the point of what I'm trying to say is that beforehand, to be an honorable person, a truthful person, a good person, was something that was normal. People expected that of you. And if you were bad, then you were kind of going against the grain. You were a rogue, an outsider. Whereas nowadays, I feel like if you are a moral person, someone who sticks up for their values, who is truly willing to die on the spot for them, who doesn't lie, who has a strict moral code, then you are not normal. You are rogue. You are going against the grain. You are trying too hard. You are a creep. You are a cringe. That's not what people expect of you. People expect you to betray them, to be bad, to always have an angle, to be out for yourself. Isn't that absolutely fucking atrocious? That's what the world's gotten to. Sure, maybe that's just the way the world is, but is it just the way the world is? Or is that just what we gotten used to, so we don't even expect more from ourselves and from the society around us? I highly doubt that is the best humanity can do. I don't speak for all of humanity, but I believe that a portion of humanity could do far better. It is truly atrocious to see that. Even I've said this previously before on my channel, I don't trust anyone. I have no friends, and when I tell you this, that I have no friends, it's not like other people you see online who just say, oh, I have no friends. Dude, when I say no friends, I mean zero. There's not that guy sometimes. Zero. Do you know what zero is? None. Like, how do I put this? I've said this also before. I believe that in my last 3 birthdays, aside from family, my sister's boyfriend, and my neighbor, one of my neighbors, I didn't get any congratulations beside from those people in my family. I don't talk to anyone. There's no friend that I sometimes go out with or that I just chat with. there is no girl, there is no nothing. It's just me trying to make something of myself. And beforehand, back in 2022, 2023, and even beginning of 2024, and also, into 2025, I was into online business. I'm still into online business, just a little different, I had my own business, and I had partners in that business, people that I partnered with in order to build a business, because I knew some parts of the business very well, and they knew some other parts of the business very well, and together we did better. And I did achieve great success. I built 2 businesses to over 5 figures of profit a month, and in both those circumstances, I got double crossed by partners. And it was not just those occasions. Beforehand, in my teenage years with best friends, snaking me for women, snaking me for whatever reason. For some, I don't know if it's just me who manages to get betrayed all the time, or if I take it more personal and more to chest when it happens than other people do. I wouldn't know the answer to that. But yeah, just a thought that I wanted to share today, to be an honorable person who sticks to a moral code that maybe God gave you, or maybe one that you made up to yourself, for yourself. To be a quote-unquote good person, even though what the fuck does that mean? That is not normal. You are going against the grain. You are a rogue. Whereas if you are a backstabbing traitor who's just out for himself, yeah, that's normal. Just another fucking day in the 21st century. Quite an interesting thought process. And quite a sad one. Hopefully, some of us can do better. I'd like to believe that is the case. I'd like to find people who would be able to, do better alongside with me. Even though that looks kind of a pipe dream right now. But you never know what the future has installed for you. Right now, this is the present, and in my present, that's not possible. The life I live is one of isolation and just work. What about friends? I'm sure there are plenty of friends out there, but they're not friends to me. They're friends to other people. So, I guess this is my sentence. I have pretty big goals and pretty big aspirations. Bigger than probably you could even imagine. So there's a price to be paid for it. And I'm paying it. This is what I wanted. So can't exactly be unpleased with the fact. So yeah, good talk. High quality. Once again, even though no one gives a fuck about it, no one actually watches it. Few people do. Sure, a couple guys have been commenting on my videos recently. Thank you if you're watching this. 2 to 3 guys have been commenting pretty frequently. That's pretty cool to know. Pretty cool to see that at least 2 or 3 people semi give a fuck. And yeah, I hope I'm here tomorrow. I hope you're here. And I wish you a nice day. And if there's anything you think I can help you with, just a question or whatever, I'd be grateful to be of service. Have a nice day.